Hey, I want to share with you today the 30K playbook I've been using to scale my coaching business to 38K per month in 4 months alone, and that changed my life. But before we dive into the playbook breakdown, who am I and why even bother to listen to me? My name is Adam, husband of my beloved wife Violetta, 23 years marriage, 23 years together, and father of two sons, Oscar 18 and Chavi 21. I scaled my coaching business to 38K per month in just 4 months since started using these exact strategies I'm about to share with you. I went from working hours in the hospitality industry back in cold and rainy England to traveling the world, doing things I love, meeting incredible people and making new friends all over the world while running my business. And eventually I moved to Mexico when the sun is always shining. But most importantly, being able to provide and give back to my family. I'm not going to lie, it was quite a journey. It was journey with lots of ups and downs. I did burn out. I wanted to quit, not once. But you know what? I didn't. I believe this is the resilience that separates those who made it from the other part, those who didn't. And all of that happened in a matter of few years, during which I invested over $50,000 in my business, my knowledge, learning from the best people out there like Jacob Carris, Frank Kern, Jeremy Milner, Jeremy Pogue, Emir Han Onuts, Jason Fox, Dan Martell, Wes McDowell, or Taslim Fateh, and many more, of course. I've tested tons of different strategies, practicing what I preach while working with 300 plus clients like George, Philippa, Brian, Laura, Katrine, Paul, Lee, and and many more. So what I want to show you in this video is what I believe is creme de la creme, is the fastest and the most streamlined way to get you to the 30K per month and beyond. This video is for you if you're running an online coaching business already and making some money, made few sales here and there, and have a few clients. But maybe you are not that confident that you can scale it past 10K per month while delivering great results for your clients. As I know, you want to be proud of your business that you are building right now. And you want to book more qualified calls consistently because your calendar looks kind of empty right now. So in short words, you want to be able to sign more high ticket clients. This video is also for you if you are not there yet, but you just feel stuck in your life and business, you want to get out. Maybe you are in a job that you hate, or you hate the places or place you live in, or you are worried about the future that you won't be able to provide for yourself and people you love, just like I was not long time ago. This video is not for you if you are here just to watch this video and then another one after this and do nothing. Because I made sure that if you watch this video until the very end, this video can and will change your life. Of course, if you are listening carefully and implement. I made sure that this video is one of the most valuable videos you will ever see because I will show you everything. I will hold nothing back. So you will know how to scale your business to 30K. I will show you the exact actionable steps that you can use to book 2 free qualified calls daily, consistently, and close 1 to 3 clients a week. So what you see here is my 30K playbook. So there is a bunch of strategies that I've extracted from 5 years of my coaching business and from working with 300 plus clients. So this is the best things that gonna get you to your results, in this case to 30K, as fast as possible and as efficient as possible. So obviously it looks complicated as a first look at it, but trust me, I'm gonna break it down in a smaller pieces so you'll see that it's not that complicated, that it's not difficult. It's actually simple system. I'm not saying easy because nothing is easy. Everything needs dedication, everything needs consistency, and implementation takes obviously time and effort. But saying this is the fastest way, as I said, and the most efficient to get to this 30K. So let's dive in. So like in every single business, if you want to make any sales, if you want to make any business, you always need to have few key elements. Let's just discuss this element. So we have to have a client, right? So let's circle here. So we have a client, and then we have a client. This client has to have at least one main pain, one main problem that we identify and we have a solution for, right? So and then we're building our offer around this one main problem that this client has, and we are building our offer that's gonna be again the streamlined way to solve this one problem. And here obviously I said this as a godfather offer, so this is kind of offer that you cannot refuse in a way. I've created a separate video how to create a godfather offer, so please find it on my channel and have a look. Mm, but now let's focus back on the playbook here. So when we identify this client that has one big problem, he's looking to solve this problem, and of course there are two more things: can afford to pay for our solution, and obviously I'm saying one client, but obviously it has to be much more than one client for our solution, for us to make it worth to create this offer, this solution, and then all the system that's gonna be delivering this solution for our clients, helping them to solve their problem. So one more time, one specific client with one specific problem, we're creating one specific solutions for this problem, and this client has to be able to afford our offer, our services, and it has to be enough of those clients that can afford to buy our solution, and it's and who are ready to invest, etc., etc., etc. So it has to be multiply of them. Then we can create all the deliverable, all the fulfillment, which we're gonna talk about later. So we got all these things done. So in a nutshell, we need to do everything that we can to tell our client that we've got a solution that's gonna help them, and we're gonna book a call with them, and then if she say yes, we're gonna obviously make a sales, and then this person, this prospect will become our client, and we're gonna uh, go to the another phase, which is fulfillment. So we're gonna deliver our product. Okay, so in a obviously in a very easy way, there are just few things. So we have a client, we have an offer solution, we're doing sales call, he's saying yes, and we are delivering the product, right? Make a sales delivering product. But obviously in a real life, it doesn't look that easy, like we said, like we show here. It's much more complex. So here we can divide all the system that you can see on the screen. We can divide it in actually two parts. I'm gonna just try to draw something in the middle. It's like this. So here is marketing, right? So it's marketing is getting eyeballs on our product, is connecting with people, starting conversation with people, and the second part is sales. So it's more sales related. So it's marketing and sales. It obviously comes together as one system, as you can see. But let's think of it like there are kind of two parts of it. So let's just dive deeper into specific components of it. So uh, we're starting with first uh, first disclaimer. So if you are, let's say, somewhere between 0 and 10k, but you haven't done too many sales yet, or you've done 2 3 here and there, but your offer is not exactly validated yet. So this offer is not the one that you are 100% sure that is solving this one problem of your client in a way that you will find enough of them to buy it from you. Then we need to start with validating this offer. So we're not gonna do it obviously with paid traffic. We're gonna do it with organic, right? So and this same will apply to people who got validated offer, who made more sales, but still didn't break this kind of 10K. They are still somewhere under 10,000 per month, and they they cannot basically scale, so they just got stuck somewhere in this area. So then obviously we're gonna start with organic marketing, and we're gonna use two platforms. One platform is LinkedIn here, and it's gonna be also email marketing. And let me quickly explain you how we're gonna do it. So as always in marketing, you can have two lead generation options. So one is inbound, so everything that is coming to us, which is effect of our offer, of our content, of our webinar, of our creating content and sending out there to the let's say to the internet space. And so these are inbound, so coming inside, and outbound, so we are reaching to someone, and obviously we're starting conversation. But always for anything, whatever we're gonna do here in our marketing and sales, everything goes to one, the most important thing, which is conversation. So these DMs here, these are the most important thing, because every magic it's created here. So we are doing everything to get conversation going with our potential clients. So how are we going to do it now in LinkedIn? So let's focus now on first thing, which is creating content. So we are creating authority building content, which is here, and obviously we're gonna share our stories, we're gonna share our successes, we're gonna build our our expertise here, so that we are somebody who they can trust. But obviously we're not gonna go into virality. We don't want to go viral. We don't want to create thousands of followers here, because it's very difficult. But we need to have a content that when people gonna check our profile out, they're gonna see that we actually are doing what we are saying we are doing. And so this is the first part. Second part will be something which create inbound and inquiries, so lead magnets, right? So lead magnets are very specific piece of content. Like here is an example saying, for example, I've just recorded a video, or I create a document when I'm breaking down my DM system, my DM scripts that book me, let's say 85 calls last month. Who wants it? And people just raising hands. Okay, I want it. And now it's very important thing. So here we've got, let's say, this lead magnet, right? But all the gurus will tell you, oh, send them lead magnet, and they're gonna collect it, they're gonna consume it, and they're gonna be following you for more. Yes, but it's only half true, because there is tons of people out there who's gonna be collecting your lead magnets. They're gonna be consuming all your free knowledge, but they never gonna do anything with this. I will tell you more. They're not gonna even watch it. They're not gonna even learn from it. They're not gonna even check it out. They are just collectors. They want free value. Some of them gonna watch them, but majority is gonna just collect it and do nothing with this. We don't want this. So what we don't gonna do instead? Straight away here, what we're gonna do? We're gonna create conversation. We're gonna start conversation. So here we start conversation. So all these arrows comes here to the traffic. So lead magnets create conversations, right? So we're gonna ask them, thanks a lot for asking for my let's say free solutions, or my video, or my on my script. Is it all right if I ask you few questions to see if this is relevant to your business, if this specific thing can help you? And then they say, oh yes, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, so yeah, ask questions, no problem. And then you start to diagnose them, then you start talk to them, you start asking questions, you start to do what? You start to, as you can see here, qualify them, right? So you start qualification, so validate and qualify them. Okay, because what we want to do, we want to start conversation, we want to qualify people, and then we want to book a call. So what we are doing here, we are starting to qualify them if they are people who can be our future clients, right? So they send, so when we ask them, we talk, etc. Obviously we send them this lead magnet regardless, but at least we got this conversation, we know where they are at, and we can qualify them, and then going forward we can start our process, which is going forward. For example, we can start sending them long form videos, so something like you're just watching right now. So we can send them to our YouTube channel, we can send them, we can show them different assets, so we can start nurturing them to build know, like, and trust. So more they're gonna consume of our knowledge of our content, more they're gonna trust us, more they're gonna become familiar with us. So it's more likely they're gonna be ready to book a call, they're gonna be ready to hear our solution. Okay, so this is like two parts that we are doing on a LinkedIn profile, and then there is another one which is very specific outbound strategies. So we gonna now, from people who start following us, people who start to look at our content, plus people that we are identified as our prospects. So there is very specific sniper targeting. We're using AI to do it, strategy to extract leads. So we got special system to extract leads, so to find leads based on LinkedIn profiles, on information that LinkedIn as a platform has. We're gonna extract the list of most likely clients that gonna prospects that's gonna fit our dream client description, our ICP, right here. So we gonna then start reaching out to them. As I said, as outbound strategies is something that we are reaching out to them, right? So it's here and it's here. Sorry for my drawing. And so we're gonna start reaching out to them using our in-house Loom strategy. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna create a very specific Loom. So we're gonna let's say we've got this person here, we've got their LinkedIn profile, right? So we're gonna create video like same as like I have right now. So recording screen, but also they see our face. So we're gonna record this and we're gonna send personal message, and they know this personal because it's on their profile, it's on their specific representation online. It can be profile, and we can also use it if this person have a website or have some other appearance online. So this we're gonna use using this very similar strategy that we're gonna use using LinkedIn, but also we're gonna find this person email again using this strategy that we built to extract those leads. So we're gonna extract their LinkedIn profile, and we're gonna extract also email. So we'll be able to send this specific Loom video. Is gonna this video is 3-4 minutes, which we're gonna introduce ourselves, which we're gonna connect with them, and we're gonna offer specific solution because we're gonna see, okay, this person is doing this, let's say in their website, or is doing this on their LinkedIn profile. So we said, okay, we can help you to do this better, we can do this in a different way. So we're gonna give them specific, very specific advice, tip, how they can solve problem that we can seeing their profile or their website or their any other, as I said, appearance online. So we're gonna send a amount. It obviously it depends, but usually we're sending around 100 to 200 this kind of Loom videos every single week. So then, and again, as everything we did before, the main purpose of sending this is build this trust and get people into our ecosystem. So they start to watch, let's say in this case, our content here. they might consume some of our more lead magnets, right? And then obviously what we want to do, we want to book again for this conversation, we want to book a call, right? So then we want to book here these calls. So then this call will be the closest step to get them to main call, which we will be able to sign them as our clients. So now I think it's we discussed first part, so it's a good moment to jump into our sales process, because we're talking about marketing. So sales process is like this: we do all this marketing. So basically we are trying to um, to start conversation, and then when we start conversation, so the next thing when we start conversation is obviously we are nurturing them, and then we are trying to validate, to qualify if they are person that might be our future client, and then we are booking a call. And then when we're booking this call, obviously to our calendar, right? So it's here. Then in the meantime we are capturing, while booking this call, we're capturing their email address, which will straight away will have them in our email sequence. Okay. And then before the call we are sending them some more materials. It can be some YouTube, it can video, it can be some other assets. We can send them some lead magnets, for example, right? So there is few options. And then when we end up on the call with them here, right? So on this call, we this is like a 15-20 minutes, let's say, research interview call, when we see if we can help them, basically, if they are qualified, if they want the solution, if they are interested in our solution, if they can afford this, and if we feel that we can help them. So if this is yes to all these questions, then we are booking another call, which is sales call. Here is the main call, where we're gonna give them offer, right? And then if they say obviously yes, they will become our client, and then we're gonna go into fulfillment. For example, in my case, there is a Notion platform when we could do everything through here. But let's talk about this a bit later. So this is how our main strategy looks like here. So if we now let's gonna clean this up a little bit. Okay, so if we're gonna look at this right now, so we discuss first part, which is organic part, based on LinkedIn and based on organic, but also inorganic, using LinkedIn, but and also email marketing. But this is, let's say, first part. So this way we're gonna start to book few calls per week. So we're gonna sign few more clients. So then we're gonna validate our offer. We see how many people want to buy our solution, and if this system works well, if we have few sales in, we onboard few clients, we got few case studies, we start to get few testimonials. Then what we can do, we can put some money behind ads. So now we are moving to the next part here, which is ad, very specific ad based on Instagram. So obviously I didn't mention it before, but slowly when we started to do LinkedIn and email marketing, we slowly started as well Instagram. So Instagram is very simple. So we again very similar, very similar as we did at LinkedIn. We are building authority via content. So we are producing some nice reels, like this one, like this one here, or again nurturing people, trying to show them our way of thinking, trying to show them how we are solving things, share our values, share our authority in the space. So building these cushions that they understand that we are person that can help them, right? And here we use as well, same as a LinkedIn, we use as well lead magnets, right? So again, same situation. So we saying, oh, I just create a document or video breaking out my system, how I'm making X amount of calls booked every day, or how I'm solving very specific problem. It has to be about lead magnet has to be about one very specific one problem that we are solving, because then got lots of value. By the way, I've created a separate video how to create lead magnets, so if you want, just find it on my channel and just have a look. And then same situation, if people asking us, okay, I want this, we start conversation now, we start this conversation via obviously Instagram Messenger here, and again we go to DMs and we start actually we use like CRM, so everything goes here, and from CRM, or doesn't matter if this came from LinkedIn or it came from email, it comes to one CRM, so everything is here. And then same story, we are booking, we are we get in conversation and we want to book a call, we want to then do this research call and sales, etc. So as I said before, but this is again organic part of it, but here we are talking about amplifying this. So we've got this system that's already working. We are booking calls from Loom strategy here, from lead magnets, right here, and also on Instagram. So now what we want to do, we want to create something that it's here down below. Look, we want to create a specific reels using this followers ad template, right? By the way, if you want this template, just message me or on Instagram or LinkedIn or on YouTube, right? And I will send it over to you. So now we're creating this specific reels using this template, and they are specific because we don't want any hard call to action. Our call to action is follow me, so it's called followers ads. We want them to start following us here on Instagram, right? So we are saying specific to this person. So if you are a coach who wants to scale to 30K per month, follow me to check my content, because in my content there is a solution for your problem, right? And then because we want them to follow us, right? So when they start following us, same, we've got a very now, so they start following us, right? So we got very specific script on DM script, right? DM script. When we start again nurturing them to what? To book a call again, right? Book a call, then go through this all the process again, right? But what this does here, ads are amplifying, so they are making everything hundreds or even thousands time more, because they're amplifying. But before we're gonna amplify what we want to say, what we want to do, what we want our offer to be, we need to validate this, as I said before. So we are validating with organic traffic, with organic content, and then we are amplifying this with ads. So this is right way of doing things. So then when this works, when we find these ads that are working well, our aim is to get this to look, it's here as the clients to get this between 6 to 10 ROI. It's obviously average, which averaging with our ad spend, also organic marketing, etc., etc. But this is our goal, to have this 6 to 10 ROI. What does it mean? It means that if we put, let's say, $1 here at the beginning, right? We're gonna take at the end, we're gonna take $10, which means that, so if we invest $1,000, we're gonna take 10,000 on the back of this exact system, as you can see here. So it's even unfair. It's just like printing money, honestly. Of course, now what we need to have this, I'm gonna now clean it up a little bit. We need to understand that to get to this point, we need to have, as I said at the beginning, we have to have great offer that people wants to buy from us. Then this offer needs to be good for us, and obviously good for they want to apply this, implement, and also they're getting results from it, right? So they get results. So here we need to create, with our delivery, with our fulfillment, we need to create results for our clients. And this is the most important thing. The system only works if we have genuine solution for our clients' problem, right? So this is the main thing, the main thing. And the last thing I want to mention here, which I think I didn't focus uh, hardly enough, because when we start all this, let's say, organic content going, when we start booking calls, when it starts working for us, we need to start creating YouTube channel. So what is YouTube channel? Again, we are not into going viral. We are not into having millions of clients. We are here on YouTube into one thing and one thing only. We're gonna create content that's gonna be very specific for our dream clients. So we'll be talking in our channel about creating, about showing them that we have solutions for them to solve the problem, but also we are people, we are person, we are coach, we are creator, we are service provider who can help them, who is trusted enough, who can help them. Because guys, don't kid ourselves, there is tons of knowledge out there. There are tons of gurus, you got tons of YouTube channels, you got tons of information out there, but the devil is in implementation and is in accountability. So if you want to, obviously, to implement all these things, you need to have someone who will help you implementing this and will keep you accountable, right? It can be, obviously, a mentor, it can be somebody who has this kind of offer, or it can be your buddy that keep you accountable and will help you implement. If you have someone like this, then obviously it's cool as well. But all idea about this case creating YouTube is to create long content that people gonna watch, people gonna understand your way of thinking. They're gonna also get more familiar with you. They're gonna, hopefully, when they start watching one video, they're gonna binge watch others. So like I was telling you today, that I created a video about offer, I created a video about how to create lead magnet, and obviously a bunch of others, so you can go and check it out. Same here. But again, I'm not into going viral. I'm into actually going very specific in solving people's problem, in solving um, uh, people's pains, helping them out. So my idea is, in my content, or there is on this is organic content, or this is uh, here paid one, or this is long for content or short for content or lead magnets. This is always about helping people to solve specific pain. So like my main offer is solving one big problem. So in my case, it's clients acquisition. So I'm helping people to create clients acquisition system so they can scale their business to 30K. This is like a first phase, right? 0 to 3 months if you got here. Yeah. So this is my main core things. Obviously, from this there is the next one, which is to scale from 30K above, but it's not on this. We're not going to talk about on this video, but there is something like this. It's like a next step. Okay, so this is what this video is about. But obviously, we want to show people that we can help them to do it, right? So that we are right person that can solve their problems. This one main core problem, big pain. But this pain is actually can be broken in few symptoms, right? So for example, if you, let's say, I feel sick. So I feel sick, it's just main pain. But there are a few symptoms. I've got a catarrh, I've got a headache, I've got a cough chest, right? I've got a other pains, right? My bones are aching, or whatever it might be. There are symptoms. So then, about symptoms, we can create lead magnets. Uh, we can create small or short videos. We can create some short form content, or we can create video as well, YouTube video, about one specific symptom of a bigger problem, right? Because we want to have one big pain, one big problem, and few symptoms. So everything is around kind of same topic. Like in my case, is client acquisition, but the client acquisition can be in content creation, can be DM, right? Can be also sales calls, how to use specific sales call script to get sales, right? To get people to say yes. And can be also about fulfillment, right? Can be also about creating ads, right? Can be also about creating this Loom videos here. So there's everything is about one thing: clients acquisition system, this 30K playbook. So they're all components, all small symptoms, or one big pain. So because if you want to have this kind of complex system, you need to have small components of it, right? Which comes to one big picture. Okay, so this is like here we are at the moment right now. So this is you, this is decision. You are in this position now. This is decision to be made by you, and you've got three choices. So while you are sitting and watching this, of course, watching this video, you just thinking, okay, first here, just slightly in the middle, that it sounds like it makes sense, but I'm kind of satisfied what I'm having at the moment, and it's I've got a couple clients, and it's it's easy, and this sounds like too much effort, too much things to do. I don't know how to figure all this stuff out by myself, but I'm cool, and I don't really want to do any of this complicated, complex stuff. So it was you can say, okay, it was cool value, but just let me just chill, let me just be happy what I have right now, and I don't want all of this. So it's all right, but I'm also a little bit concerned because I don't think you really take your business that seriously, and this mindset that you have, you ignore all these red flags you have in your business that you need to kind of address. So you probably won't have this business too long, and obviously I understand it's very hard scaling, but this is this moment that you need to think about it. I don't think lots of people will actually choose this, but I will include this to just show the options. And then there is option number 2, which is done do it yourself, which probably lots of people are thinking right now, okay, it's amazing information, this is cool, I'm so inspired right now, it's like so many stuff, so many ideas, so I can do it, I want to do all this stuff, and I want to do it all by myself, which is pretty cool as well. And then but this is the moment that, okay, can you just learn all this stuff alone? And yes, but I'm not too sure it's going to work, because it takes tons of time to learn this, and I left so many things, obviously, because this has been half an hour video, not 10 hours. So it's okay, you can do it, but there is, okay, how to actually do this Loom, how actually to record it, what to say on this Loom, what is the structure in the Loom. So we're just taking one thing here, and then how actually, if we look at it, how to source leads so we can send them, right? Or okay, or for example, how do actually we can create this high performing ads here, so how they look like, what the script actually looks like here, right? So and what are some examples of the good fulfillment, right? So if we come here, so how to do it, how to then execute all of this, how to implement, and how to again scale this business while everything is working. How actually does the good appointment setting, so all the DMs, how this part looks like, this script here, how to hire, let's say, if you want to hire SDR, so appointment setter here, so how to do that, and how to automate all this stuff so we can have the smooth delivery and smooth sales process. So much stuff we just left out, because obviously You could probably obviously do it by yourself, but it's it's so complex that mm, it's a big risk of just getting confused. It all makes sense now, but when you actually try to do it and just go ahead and just implement the stuff, all of a sudden you are confused with some parts that you just don't know how it works, or and trust me, you know you might be thinking right now, okay, it's pretty easy, it's pretty streamlined, but that won't be that easy when you kind of get get stuck into it. And lots of people say this, oh, but it won't be me. I will definitely figure it out myself. But once they get started with all this stuff, halfway through, they just say, oh, it doesn't make as much sense as I thought it does, or it's like I don't know how to do these things or another one. So it's kind of it can be kind of confusing because look, it's a huge, it's a really big and complex system. It's working very well. Why all the components are linked together, and why all these components are working as a nice one big ecosystem, right? Okay, but luckily there is a third version here, third option. I'm just put it on the screen, so I can personally help you because uh, I've done this. I went through all this stuff. So as I mentioned before, okay, I've invested over $50,000 into testing all these things, into knowledge over past years. I get this expertise. I went through so many events. I got to know entrepreneurs who are making millions a month, and I spent time with so many successful online business owners, also sort of different people in this space. It took me a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of effort to acquire all this knowledge, so I could just help you with all this stuff. So I can help you to create your offer, to teach you how to actually fulfill it, to help you script your own Loom videos, help you with your content or social media that we mentioned, help you write your email scripts, help you automate all the process of sending loans, sending emails, help you with DMs, help you write your personal scripts to your ideal clients, tapping to their pain points, and also understand the industry and niche lingo, for example, how to systemize your service delivery, so your program, how to actually do it, help you hiring. So if you start scaling, then hiring, for example, starting from appointment setter and then VA, etc., etc. I could help you with your sales process, like help you exactly to master sales calls, so you can start closing with 35% closing rate, which means it's from out of three clients that you have a call with, you will close one client, which is huge. I can help you script, record, and edit ads that actually allow you to grow followers in the right way. So followers that are actually your potential clients. So when you start having conversation with them, you can actually start booking calls. So you have a decision to make. If you are someone who went through all this stuff alone and been doing this and trying to learn everything, and it's you kind of sick and tired of investing so much time and still being confused with all this stuff, and maybe you just figured out some things out, but you just want to have more time and don't put so much time into finding the solution by yourself. So you can just go ahead and message me down below. There will be link to my Instagram and LinkedIn profile. You can just reach out and we can have conversation and see if potentially I can help you out. And if I could, of course, I would love to do it. So we can just go from there, because I know how difficult it is to be there and feel like you are feeling right now. And if you are someone who didn't even understand all of these things, and you are in a position where you don't even know where to get started right now, and you have no idea how to do it, it's not a problem as well. I know it's lots of information, so you can also reach out to me. and I can maybe explain you better in more details and tell you if potentially I can help you as well. So hopefully talk to you soon. But until then, hope it was valuable and cheers for watching. Thank you.